From WRAL News and the Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network, this is your coronavirus news brief for Wednesday, May 12th. I'm Mark Boyle. While much of the focus in the pandemic's recovery has shifted to vaccines, federal health officials want testing for COVID-19 to still be used as a preventative measure to slow the spread. Pitt County is one of two communities in the country selected for a national at-home experiment on COVID testing, the other in Chattanooga, Tennessee. WRAL's Keenan and Willard is in Greenville to show us what could be the entire state's next step in tackling the pandemic.
The U.S. government is rolling out its newest tool to fight COVID-19 right here in Greenville, and it's all packaged up in little kits like this one. While it's exciting for all of Pitt County, community leaders say it's also an opportunity to protect a population that's been among the hardest hit by the pandemic.
We are the first jurisdiction in the nation to participate in this program.
Pitt County is home to rolling farmland, the city of Greenville, ECU, and one of the largest health departments in eastern North Carolina. Health leaders say that's why the National Institutes of Health chose the area to test what could be the future of COVID screening in the U.S.
The Say Yes COVID Test project.
It's a pilot program run by the NIH and CDC in two locations, Pitt County, North Carolina, and Chattanooga, Tennessee, looking to measure how effective free at-home COVID tests are at stopping the spread of the virus.
The study only works if people do the tests and do those tests on schedule, which is the 3 days a week. If we can identify cases early, get them into isolation early, and stop that transmission sooner, then maybe we can, that's one more tool to help get our arms around this thing and get it out of our communities.
Of the groups giving out the tests, one stands out, the Association of Mexicans in North Carolina, or a Mexican.
Most Hispanics are essential workers. They've been working through the pandemic. They've never stopped.
Castillo says the program is essential for the Hispanic and Latino community, where multi-generational homes are common, along with severe reactions to COVID-19.
One of our promotoras, her husband passed away. She had a couple of kids. And if they would have had this resource, that could have been avoided.
For Esperanza Whitfield, that threat has been at the back of her mind for months while working at her restaurant, El Asador. She picked up her Say Yes kit this week.
3 members of my household work here. This will help us, if we do get it, catch it in time so we can isolate and don't pass it to them.
Whitfield says after all the suffering the pandemic has caused, these tests could be the lifeline the Hispanic community has been looking for.
If I really commit to it, I think it will give me the peace of mind that I'm not bringing anything into my home.
The Pitt County Health Director says the NIH could decide on whether to expand the project within the next few months. Keenan Willard, WRAL, Greenville.
Thank you for listening, and a little plug. You can listen to complete WRAL newscasts in podcast form. Subscribe to WRAL News Daily wherever you listen to podcasts. We post 5 newscasts each weekday and 2 on the weekends. You'll get all the news, weather, and sports you'd get on TV, but in audio form. Just search WRAL News Daily.